Hi everyone, welcome back to my vlog. So for today's topic, we will be talking about reflective teaching and its significance. In this video, I'll share what reflective teaching is, why it is important for teachers, and how it helps improve teaching and learning inside the classroom. So this vlog is perfect for future educators and everyone interested in becoming a better teacher. So come along and it's reflect and learn together. So our topic for today is all about the reflective teaching and in its significance. So the learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, the student should be able to define reflective teaching and explain its meaning in the teaching learning process. The second one is describe the stages of the effective teaching cycle and how each stage contributes to improvement. The third one is identify and explain various methods of self-assessments used in reflective teaching. Discuss the importance and benefits of reflective teaching for both teachers and students. So the reflective teaching and its significance has always been an essential part of the teaching learning process. So it allows learners to recognize what needs to be improved, changed, or retained for better outcomes. Moreover, reflection is not only vital for students but also for teachers, as it completes the cycle of learning through both mistake and experiences. So, what is reflective teaching? So, reflective teaching is a process wherein teachers systematically examine their own teaching methods and strategies to determine the effectiveness. So dito, teachers think about what worked well in class, what didn't, and what could be improved next time. So through reflection, teachers can see their methods are effective in meeting the students' learning needs. In short, it's a process of learning from experience. So next is the reflective teaching cycle. The process of reflective teaching follows a continuous cycle of improvement. Each stage plays an important role in making teaching more effective. The first one is teaching process. The second one is self-assessment of the effectiveness of teaching. Think of ways to improve the quality of learning. The fourth one is, or the last one is, use these ideas in practice. So the first one is teaching process. The teacher delivers the lesson using prepared strategies and classroom techniques. So this is where teaching happens. The second one is self-assessment. So after the lesson, the teacher reflects on what happened. Questions like were the objectives achieved, or did students participate actively help identify what well or not. So the third one is identify of improvement. So based on the reflection, the teachers think of ways to make the lesson better next time. So for example, using more interactive methods if a student seem disengaged. So the last one is application of new ideas. So finally, the teacher applies the new strategies or adjustment in future lessons to improve learning. So let's move on to the methods of self-assessment in a reflective teaching. So we have the reflection journals, teaching inventories, video recorded practices, teaching portfolios, and the last one is peer observation. So the first one is reflection journal. So teachers write daily or weekly reflection about their lesson. So they may not what went well, what challenges they encountered, and what adjustment could be made. So in this stage, teachers write their thoughts and experiences after each lesson. So the second one is teaching inventory. So in this stage, they using checklists or questionnaires to evaluate teaching practices. The third one is video recorded practice. So They can use recording lessons to observe and analyze teaching performance. And the fourth one is the teaching portfolios. Um, this stage is compiling lesson plan, sample work, and evaluation to track growth. The last one is peer observation. So they observing other teachers and getting feedback from them. So these methods help teachers monitor their progress and find areas of improvement. So let's move on to why is reflective teaching is important. So because of cre- create student-centered learning. So reflection shifts the focus from the teachers to the learner. So it creates student-centered learning. Teachers adjust based on student needs. The second one is it leads to better teaching by preventing stagnation and promoting creativity. And the last one is to promote professional growth. Teachers continuously improve and stay effective in a changing educational world. So, in conclusion, reflective teaching is not just a strategy, it is a mindset and lifelong commitment to growth. It helps teachers evaluate their practices, refine their methods, and build stronger connection with the students. Thank you.